guys. Just injury update. Kenny's got a hip. Quiddy's got a quad. Those are the two guys. Music in there going loud right now. Good team win. I mean, shoot, they're hard to come by sometimes in this league, but guys played hard. Defense played their tails off. I think 63 yards on the ground, 3 takeaways. Hell of a job by those guys. But stuff to clean up. But good to get the first one for sure.
What did it mean for the defense to have that goal line stand?
It was huge, obviously, down in there. Getting that stop was big. I mean, anytime you can get those big stops down in the tight red zone like our D did, the momentum swings a little bit there, obviously. I thought they played a hell of a game.
Shane, you often talk about throw to score, run to win. So
Yeah.
how did it feel to have Jonathan Taylor and Anthony Richardson to be able to put away a game like this?
Yeah, no, it was big. It was big. Obviously, we had the Q power sweep there at the end, and then pounded in there with JT at the end, and then the 4-minute deal at the end, getting JT around the edge on a no-loss situation, get down, get the first to win it was huge.
What do you think of Trey Sermon? I mean, he looks like he stopped, and then just the entire team gets behind him, push him in there, including AR.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was great. We always talk about pushing the pile. Jim Bob does a hell of a job showing those clips in situational meetings, pushing the pile, and now we got a new one to show.
You kind of noticed it before everybody else. I saw you kind of try to break your 40-time record going up the sideline there. You try to make sure that they didn't whistle it dead.
Oh, I don't even remember. Look at that.
Was this a game your defense kind of needed? Just the
I think it was a game we all needed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Starting 0-2 is always rough. You know what I mean? But you always, got to get the first one, and we got it done today. And again, we got a lot of stuff to clean up, but to get the victory was huge for our guys.
And again, with the quarterback, he's really good on the deep stuff, the short stuff. Is it just technique? Is it footwork?
We just keep working through it. We got to keep working through it. Again, I got all the confidence in the world in him. I just got to keep getting the repetitions of practice and keep getting it going.
How key is that to just sustaining the drives? Because it does feel like you're leaving some easy first downs out there.
Yeah, obviously it's big. Obviously getting completions is big. But again, shoot, I'm the head coach. I got to do a better job of getting guys open, and me and Jim Bob, and go from that.
Latu coming up in that moment. Just what does that say about his?
It's huge. I mean, he was rolling pretty good all game, and he was getting close, and then finally he got one there at the end was huge. And then Jaylon Jones to get the 2 interceptions, huge game for him. So it was awesome to see for both those guys.
The first interception that Anthony threw that play out of the door, what are you guys looking for?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take that one. They played cover 2 there, and we're trying to get man down there. We're in big personnel. They played a shell defense. There was nothing open. That's all.
It was tipped for what that's worth.
Yeah,
right.
but I mean, it didn't even matter.
With Anthony,
they had a good defense going. So.
With Anthony, does it seem like at times he's intentionally trying not to run? Like it seems like there's open lanes there, and he just wants to get rid of it, like with his arm, but he's like trying not to run. Does that make sense?
I don't know. I got to go back and look at that. I don't know. I think when he gets a lane, he'll take it, but I'll look at that.
Coach Jaylon, what was different about this game? This is kind of like a coming out game for him.
Yeah, I mean, some of those things that just come around. You keep working, you keep grinding, and all of a sudden the ball finds you, and guys make plays, and he did a hell of a job today making those plays for us.
Does Richardson have does he have the mental strength? I'm sure he does, but you tell me, to deal with games in a row like this where he's...
Yeah, absolutely. He's a young player, but he's super positive on the sidelines. I mean, every time we have a bad series, he's like, we're good, we'll get it on the next drive. And you need that at the quarterback position. For sure.
So 3 games in, what do you think of Anthony? I know it just happened, but I mean, just what do you can you kind of put in context what you've seen from him so far?
Well, I think he can create the big plays for us for sure. Obviously, young player, stuff to clean up. I can do a better job helping him on certain things, but long season ahead of us, and I'm looking forward to the progress each and every week.
Right now, when your run game is the more consistent and effective side of things, I mean, do you feel comfortable like leaning into that, or do you feel like there has to be some balance with the pass too?
Yeah, I think if we're running it good, obviously stick with the run. You know what I mean? And JT's running it good. I think we went for 150 on the ground today. But we got to sustain drives too. You know what I mean? We got to sustain drives, throwing or running the football. We got to sustain drives, and it starts with myself.
What did Jaylon's 2 interceptions just do for the team as a whole in that?
It's huge. Anytime you can get the takeaways, obviously you win the turnover battle. You got a good percentage of winning football games, and we did that today. We had 3 today. But Jaylon, obviously being aggressive around the ball, making some big time plays. Obviously the one on the sidelines getting 2 feet in there was huge. The other one almost went pick 6 too, which was big. So those guys are keep grinding. You keep working. You put in the preparation week in and week out, and obviously it comes to fruition on Sundays.
Was Latu a game time decision?
Yeah, he was working through that stuff. Yeah.
What made you feel like he was ready
Well, he practiced on Friday, so we felt good about that. See how his Friday practice went, obviously, just getting his pregame warm-ups.
Let me touch on a little bit right there, but Jaylon Jones getting both feet on both interceptions, like what did they say was the detail he puts into it.
Yeah, no doubt. We talked about toe drag swag and getting 2 feet in and all those different things, but he did a hell of a job getting 2 feet in and no one on the sidelines wasn't.
Wide receiver reps coming up?
What's that?
Wide receiver reps coming up?
No, we'll keep that team at the back.
Shane, you
Last
guys
one.
challenged the roughing the kicker, or the punter. Did you think, did you guys see evidence that maybe the guy tipped it?
Yes.
All right.
All right.